great pleasure for me to welcome you to the second Stakeholder workshop of the Focus Africa project.
May I start by greeting you from the land of Kilimanjaro, the land full of wonderful natural attraction, including Serengeti and the Mikumi National Park with all kind of wildlife.
Today's workshop, we received more than 250 registrations, mainly from Tanzania, but also across 30 other countries. So this workshop aims to explore the stakeholders' needs, challenges and capacity in terms of climate services, especially in Tanzania, with a collaborative framework, and we are addressing 3 different sectors: agriculture and food security, energy and infrastructure.
Climate information services are important to help address the growing demand for food in a changing climate. Most of the Tanzanians' population, about 80%, they depend on rain-fed agriculture, which is highly vulnerable to the impact of climate variability and change.
With this goal of developing the climate services for agricultural sector in Tanzania, and they tailor them to the local farmers' needs, TARI is a very important collaborator in that.
I would just like to say that FAO is still working with the TMA and the Ministry of Agriculture to ensure that there is adequate access to climate services by farmers and livestock keepers using digital platforms and mobile phones.
And here, an obvious element that is very important in Tanzania is local knowledge. So I think we as scientists really need to think very well how we can better integrate local knowledge and experiences with scientific knowledge to achieve this transdisciplinary knowledge production in our project.
We have special information given to the climate, to the energy sector, specifically for planning, for designing the infrastructure for energy, and also for looking for potential area for energy.
And we are promoting socio-economic development activities with other colleagues to ensure that the energy demand for economic transformation has minimal impact on the environment. And we have also been working TMA on this project. Thank you very much.
That the role of renewable energy into improving the access of climate services was not part of the bigger equation. So with that, we collaborated with TMA now.
On climate, there is a stated requirement that we heard from our representative, clear need to have climate services that can help with the planning and operations of their new energy systems.
Not weather and the climate services for infrastructure planning and management is critical, and it's for its sustainability for the disaster risk reduction.
Climate change increases the frequency of flooding events, more heavy rainfall, river discharge, and mean sea level rise, and causing higher storm surge events. Existing urban areas and infrastructure must adapt to the future situation. And new urban areas and infrastructure need to be planned to comply to the prognosis on climate development. Easy access to data and governmental approved design criteria and guidelines regarding climate factors will ensure and enhance the climate resilience of infrastructure and urban areas.
Extreme events hence pose a costly hazard in terms of degradation, necessary maintenance, and the potential decrease in lifespan. And hence climate change poses costly impacts in terms of maintenance, repairs, and lost communication in those rural areas. And many of these impacts can be mitigated and avoided by proactive adaptation measures.
I think during this project, working with them on TMA, on this type of setup anyway, that's the advantage in the infrastructure sector, that these methods are quite generic. So that's quite a positive learning that we got out of these breakout sessions and presentations for us to go further. That was, I think, a very successful session. Thank you.